Sometimes our past events can leave us so devastated and uprooted that we are left floundering around in the dark with no sense of direction. We don't know if we're right side up, upside down, or what direction any move is going to take us, much less if it's going to take us somewhere we want to be. Sometimes we take a move and it initially feels really good, only to be followed up with even more damage than we had in the first place. How do we get away from this labyrinth of shadows? How do we find our footing, direction, and goal when we are so far out of touch with our orientation? I'm Dana Hicks, a licensed clinical mental health counselor, and I have 7 questions you can ask yourself in order to hopefully ground and light your outlook on the future. So the first question you ask yourself is, what is a small, imminent, basic need that I need right now? It could be as small as having to go to the restroom, or needing a glass of cool water, or needing fresh air. The second question that you ask yourself is, what is a way that need has been successfully met with no negative consequences? It could be as simple as getting fresh air on the back porch rather than on the front porch, because there are less people on the back porch and I can have some peace and quiet. And then the third step is looking at that met need as a teeny tiny light within an otherwise pitch black, dark sky. Just as our eyes are naturally drawn to the light, focus your attention only on that met need, as if you're letting yourself relax into something that is working, even though how small it is, that is working in your life, right? So engage in that met need as much as you can. And the way you do that is ask yourself about your senses. Smell, taste, touch, sight, sound, all of it. Answer those questions for yourself so that you can fully engage in the satisfaction of that met need. Okay, and then number 4 is each day think of another met need that you have. Engage with it as much as you did the first one. Sight, sound, taste, touch, smell, all of it. Embrace it and stay there as long as you want. And then each day make sure that you notice all the rest of the met needs that you've spent time with. So number 5 is stepping back over time and begin to notice the increase in lights in that originally pitch black sky, start to notice it's taking on the shape of a constellation rather than just one point. Notice the growth. And notice any time two lights, two needs join to meet an even greater need that is much brighter and much bigger than either of them by themselves. So then number 6 is begin to trust that the bigger lights will continue to form all around the constellation. And eventually, create a picture that makes perfect sense to you. So number 7 is trusting that even though you're not there yet, you are well on your way. And each need will present itself at the exact moment that you are ready to engage with it. So the second part of step 7 is knowing that the joy is within the journey. By that, I mean the joy really is engaging with the need that is met right now. And also in being excited and curious about what the next need is going to be. So to review, the first part is what is like the tiniest need, but it needs to be met now. The second is how was that need met without repercussions? The third is engage in the satisfaction of that met need with all your senses and take as much time as you need to just appreciate that. The fourth is begin to add one more need to your list each day and engage as much in that satisfaction as you did the others. Also, notice the needs that came before. And then the fifth part is begin to step back and notice the increase in met needs or lights in the sky. It's no longer a single point, but it's a constellation. And notice anytime two small lights come together to make one bigger light. And then number 6 is start to trust that each of the clusters of needs will eventually join all together in one big picture that makes perfect sense to you. And then number 7 is trust that even though you are not there yet, you are well on your way. And the next need will always come right when you are ready to engage with it. So each need being met gets you ready to engage in the next one. So trusting in the process. Also trusting that the joy is actually just engaging and appreciating the needs that are being met right now. And also in the excited curiosity about what need is going to be met next. So that is my gift to you. Feel free to like, comment, and subscribe below with no strings attached.